This by now, but I want to play it one more time because the more I hear it, the more you hear it, the more ridiculous it sounds.
Somebody helped to create this unbelievable American system that we had that allowed you to thrive. Somebody invested in roads and bridges. If you got a business, you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen.
Wow. All right, Peter, you heard him. According to our beloved president, you didn't build your business. If you didn't do it, Peter, who built your business?
I don't know. I remember when I first started as a one-man shop in a one-bedroom apartment, I would put in 16-hour days. I didn't see Obama there helping me out. You know, this whole idea, though, is resting on the false premise that the wealthy people made their money by taking something out of society and that they have to give back. It's actually the opposite. Wealthy people earn their money by putting in. They provide the economy with all the goods and services that we desire. You know, I'm not doing this interview naked. I've got a suit of clothes on, and the wealthy people that provided me with these clothing, yes, they got paid, but I'd rather have the cash than the clothes. But in the process of satisfying my desire to not be naked, they employed a lot of people. So it's the wealthy entrepreneurs that take all the risks, that take all the sacrifices, that work the hardest, that put in the most hours, that keep the society going, that create all the goods and services, and they provide all the jobs. And the biggest barrier to doing that is government.
Peter, you're not naked from, I mean, what we can see, you're clothed, but...
Yes,
so,
look,
wait.
Everything that I have, I bought from some rich person that wanted to make a buck. And they gave me, look at all the things that we have that Steve Jobs provided us with, all the computers and all the products that we love. Did he have to give anything back? As far as I'm concerned, he shouldn't have paid any taxes.
All right, look, I know you like making a buck. That's great. But other than making a buck, don't you have any responsibility to give back to society? You've made a lot of money. Obama just says we should all just put it in a big pot and share it. Isn't that nice?
No, but I'm already giving to society, as are all businessmen, by providing goods and services and creating jobs. You know, the people that need to give back, what about somebody who's living on welfare or just collecting checks? What did they put in? Why don't they give something back? Look, you can't just go after the rich. And the problem is, if you try to tax the rich more, a lot of rich people are just not going to work as hard. They're not going to produce as much. They're not going to create as many jobs.
Peter, can American businesses handle 4 more years of this president?
I don't know, mine might, because part of my business is helping Americans get their money out of harm's way by investing abroad, buying gold and silver, getting out of the dollar. You know, since an Obama presidency is terrible for the economy, you know, my business might improve somewhat, although I'm not sure if I'm going to have any money left over after he finishes taxing me. But the bigger problem is we have structural economic problems, huge imbalances that have been built up over years under both Democrat and Republican presidents. Our economy is all screwed up. Interest rates have been too low. We've consumed too much. We've borrowed too much. We're going to have a real crash coming. I would definitely rather have a Romney in the White House when that happens, because at least he believes in capitalism. He might not understand it completely, but he believes in it. I think in his heart, Obama is a socialist, and he is looking for any kind of failure to ratify that belief. He's going to blame everything on capitalism. This is not capitalism's fault. This is government's fault, central banking, central planning. We need a real free market in the United States if we're going to survive and thrive.
So no matter what, the American public is going to lose, no matter how we vote. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate it. And it's on the Twitter sphere as well. There's lots of reaction. Here's Andy. He says, Bain Capital is like the ex-girlfriend Mitt Romney tries to crop out of his profile picture, but everyone can still see her arm. Coming up, we're going to have more tweets.